Hi guys, Miss Peanut Head here and welcome back to my channel. Today is Tutorial Tuesday and I had a request from a friend to do a kind of like whimsical fairy-ish look. So I kind of just took the ball and I rolled with it. I had a lot of fun doing this and I filmed it the same way I did last week's video because everyone said they really liked that. So I'm all done with this. It's not going to be a full face tutorial. It kind of is, but it's mainly focused on my eyes because that is the main part of this look. Okay guys, I will stop talking now so we can actually get to the good stuff. Okay, bye. Hey guys, I'm using my Becca Evermatte Poreless Priming Perfector with my unique liquid foundation. I'm applying that with a beauty blender. All done. Okay, I am starting off with the bronzer that I got in my Too Faced palette. This color is Surely, and I'm using a Tarte Slenderizer contour brush. I really like this brush. It works great with both green contour and powder. So I'm just taking that bronzer and I'm applying it right kind of where my cheekbone is to carve out, whoopsie, suck in, see that cheekbone? To kind of carve and sculpt my face. And then I'm doing that on the other side as well. Next step is blush. I'm using Mademoiselle from the same palette that I got from Too Faced. And I'm applying that with a large angled blush brush. The number of that is 504 and is from, again, my Luxie set. So I know it kind of looks like I have a lot of blush on, and I do. I do have a lot of blush on, but it is because I'm kind of going for a almost cartoony vibe, so I want my cheeks to be very rosy. And I am both like tapping and kind of buffing that into my face. And on the other side. Next step is our favorite. So I'm using that Slenderizer brush again, just on the other side. And I am using my Becca highlighter. This one is Opal. I got it as a sample, so that's why it's so tiny. So I'm just taking that and I'm going to gently apply it on the tops of my cheekbones. I'm going to take that and go straight down my nose as well. And then on my chin. I'm going to smudge that out just a little bit because it kind of applied a lot heavier than I was anticipating it. And then I will also be applying my Naked Illuminated, the color is Aura, using my Real Techniques brush, just to give it a little bit more added shimmer and shine because I very much want this to be a glowy, bright look. So I'm applying that on the tops of my cheekbones. I will be applying that in the center of my forehead, down my nose, on my chin, and then my Cupid's bow. Next step, so I applied my Urban Decay primer already, and I did my eyebrows. I am using a eye shading brush from my Luxie set. It is number 213, and the color that I'm using right now is from Corpse Cosmetics, and it is Sinful. These are loose powders, so I'm going to be very gently and kind of slowly packing them onto my eyelids. So I know it's going to look like it takes forever for me to do this. It's because I want to take as much time as possible. Also, you can tell that I already did my eyebrows. I used my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow in dark brown, and I applied that with their brush. That's their number 12 brush. I love this brush. It's so great, and it gives me a really like a ton of control when I'm using it. So I'm taking my Pheromona color switch, and I'm going to remove that powder that I already had on that brush. So just going to swirl it around a few times. And the next color I'm using is Pluto. So I'm using the same brush that I did for Sinful to apply this other color because it's just a great brush and it gives me a lot of control. Pluto is almost like a bluish silver, it's right in between blue and silver. So it's not totally blue, not totally silver, a good contrasting transition color for the other colors that I'm going to be using. And again, just gently tapping that onto my eyelid so I don't have a lot of fallout and I get a lot of good color. I almost dropped it right there, so that's why that face happened. Next step is Elysium. This is again from Corpse Cosmetics. I'm using my tapered blending brush. That is number 205. And I'm very gently going to be applying that blue on the outside and kind of corner of my eye. And I'm going to blend that into all the other colors so it has a good gradient transition. All set with that. Okay, I am taking my highlighter again, that is the Opal from Becca, and I am using a B16 brush from Morphe to apply the highlighter on top of my brow bone, well, right underneath my brow bone. So I'm just very gently applying that so it doesn't go from total sparkles to no sparkles at all. And I'm going to go back in with that tapered blending brush so there isn't a very harsh line going from my highlighter to my eyeshadow. Next step, so Jeffree Star has liquid lipsticks, but they are also eye safe, which is awesome. So I'm going to be using a Sigma E10 brush to apply that to my bottom waterline. I am taking my Stila wonderful liquid eyeliner. It's waterproof, it's amazing, it's my go-to. So I am applying that on the lid, and the reason that I am applying this specific one on my eyelid is because it's totally waterproof and it doesn't budge. I have hooded eyes, so any kind of eyeliner tends to kind of smudge on me, so I had to be kind of very particular as to what I am using. Gonna let that dry just a little bit. Okay, so I'm using my Tarte Precision Longwear Liner to create some nice little flicks and swirly wispies on the outsides of my eyes. The reason I'm using this as opposed to my Stila one is this one is brand spanking new, so it's super nice to create some precision with. And it's just a little bit finer of a point than my Stila one. So I'm just kind of drawing lines and curvy stuffs all over my eyes. I'm taking that Jeffree Star again with the same Sigma E10 brush, and I'm just going to add a little bit of blue to kind of make it pop and have a little bit more dimension. I'm also going to be adding some blue inside of those black dots so they're not just like black smudges on my face. I'm also going to apply just a little bit of blue on top of the black liner again to kind of get a little bit of contrast and make this look a little bit more dramatic, you know, because it's not dramatic enough with the eyeliner all over my face. And then I'm going to take that Tarte liner again and just kind of blend a little bit more because I'd gotten just too much blue on that black. Got a little carried away. And I will be taking my Jeffree Star lipstick and actually using it as a lipstick. So I've applied that. I'm going to let it dry just a little bit. Do a little dance. Yeah. So I am going to apply some shadow on top of that. This is Sinful from Corpse Cosmetics. Yep, the same color that we used on our eyes earlier. And I am taking a Luxie pencil brush. It is 217 to very gently apply that to my lips, making sure that I don't go outside of my lips so I don't have sparkles everywhere. And I'm going to blend it in with my finger. And that's it. And that's that, guys. So I applied some false lashes. I put a little bit more of that white powder on top of my lips to make it a little bit more, like, I don't know what's the right word, like a little bit more cool. And then I added just a little bit more blue liner on the top because I was looking at it and I was like, I have to add just a little bit more. But this is the completed look with lashes and all of that good stuff. I will probably be taking a few more like close-up photos to throw at the end of this video. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to see more videos like this, be sure to subscribe. Bye!